So as of the end of July, it looked like the real estate market was bouncing back in a real hurry. June and July both had record sales for Junes and Julys. But as I mentioned at the end of the last video, at the end of the July market update, we were actually down 15% year to date. Now we've got August numbers in. Have we recovered altogether yet? Let's have a look. For 20 years, I've been dedicating my best efforts to helping my clients get the most for their homes in the shortest amount of time. In 20 years, I've learned a lot, and I'm learning more. Get ready to share with me. Welcome to the Pete DeYoung Show. Well, the bad news is we haven't recovered from all of last year's yet. At the end of July, we were down about 15%. As of the end of August, we're down about 13%. So we're getting a little closer, but following the two worst years of Calgary Real Estate Board history, 2018 and 2019, it looks like 2020 may well end up being a worse year yet. So here's what's going on though. Most of August compared very similarly to August of last year, even including sales prices were basically the same as last year. For every market segment except for row housing went down about 8% or so, 8.4%. But in total, number of sales were the same, sales prices were the same virtually. They went down slightly in the city center as well as in the West Hills. Both those places went down just about 2.5% in sale price, so still not that bad. The good news is, because there's always a sliver of good news in all these reports, the good news is inventory has dropped. So inventory is down 8.5% over last year, which is really good because as you know, if demand is the same, which looks like it is, and inventory or supply drops off a little bit, then prices should hold steady, if not even come up a little bit. But there's still some, I'm going to add a caveat or a warning to that yet as well. So I will say that, like I said, it looks like sales are pretty much the same as last year. The only market segment we're seeing with a bit of a change that we want to watch is we're seeing the inventory of apartments build a little bit. So right now, most of the market is at about a 4-month supply. Some are dipping a little bit lower, less than that. Apartments are at a 7.5 month supply. So you could see some downward pressure on pricing still as well. So there's that. In terms of what's happening around Calgary, the areas surrounding it, again, most things are exactly where they were. The only area that saw some significant price declines was Strathmore. Their average price is down 10.5%. But we always have to keep in mind with average pricing that it doesn't mean that every house in Strathmore went down 10%. It means the average sale price went down 10%. So it could well mean that the cheaper stuff in Strathmore is selling at a better rate than the higher end stuff is. Now, all this being said, I still think that there's a bit of a dark cloud coming. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but I'm still a little bit concerned about what's going to happen when these CERB payments run out, because we can't pay those forever, and when these mortgage deferrals end, because we can't keep deferring mortgage payments forever either. So when those two things happen, I think that there could be a bit of bad news coming into our real estate market, put it that way. I think you could see some foreclosures. We could see some dramatic increases in inventory, but time will tell. There's always a bunch of other factors that factor into things as well. So what I will say in the meantime is if you want a better idea as to what your place is worth, I can send you some other reports as well. So if you want a report on your neighborhood, whether it's a neighborhood in the Southwest or Northwest or anywhere in the city, if you want to know even just what bungalows are doing or something like that, or you want to get specific into your area of Airdrie, whatever you want, just send me an email. My email address is pete@280keys.com. Just so you know, my phone number is 280keys. My web address is www.280keys.com, and you can email me at pete@280keys. All right, so give me a call anytime. If you want to text me, my cell number is at the end of this video. Look forward to hearing from you. Also, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them there for the sake of everybody having a look. All right, thanks so much. See you soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, click here. If you have any other questions or would like some more information from me, comment down below or text me at the number at the end of this video.